AMP cost genuinely equivalent to $0.0035 a coin in an unpretentious manner. The present exchange cost range, $0.0035–0.0035. The earlier day close, $0.0035, showing how the earlier day close, $0.0035 in an unpretentious way. The change in every way that really matters was 0.0000% in an unpretentious way. Backwards rate, USD to AMP amazingly. AMP value expectation for, in the not-so-distant future and month, which explicitly is very huge. AMP cost expectation on Monday, April 24, cost $0.0035, especially greatest $0.0037, genuinely least $0.0033, which generally is very critical. AMP gauge on Tuesday, April 25, cost $0.0034, kind of greatest $0.0036, kind of least $0.0032, which generally is genuinely huge. AMP cost expectation on Wednesday, April 26, cost $0.0033, really greatest $0.0035, exceptionally least $0.0031 in an especially large way. AMP estimate on Thursday, April 27, cost $0.0032, lovely greatest $0.0034, for the most part least $0.0030, or so they essentially thought. AMP cost expectation on Friday, April 28, cost $0.0032, essentially most extreme $0.0034, kind of least $0.0030 in a by and large huge manner. In multi-week AMP figure on Monday, May 1, cost $0.0031, extremely greatest $0.0033, genuinely least $0.0029, which for the most part is very critical. AMP cost expectation on Tuesday, May 2, cost $0.0031, greatest $0.0033, extremely least $0.0029, which especially is genuinely huge. AMP gauge on Wednesday, May 3, cost $0.0032, kind of most extreme $0.0034, truly least $0.0030, genuinely in spite of mainstream thinking. AMP cost forecast on Thursday, May 4, cost $0.0032, kind of most extreme $0.0034, essentially least $0.0030, which fundamentally is genuinely huge. AMP gauge on Friday, May 5, cost $0.0033, genuinely most extreme $0.0035, especially least $0.0031. In about 14 days AMP cost forecast on Monday, May 8, cost $0.0032, kind of most extreme $0.0034, least $0.0030, which sort of is very critical. AMP conjecture on Tuesday, May 9, cost $0.0033, in every way that really matters, most extreme $0.0035, sort of least $0.0031 in an exceptionally significant manner. AMP cost expectation on Wednesday, May 10, cost $0.0033, kind of most extreme $0.0035, truly least $0.0031, or so they sort of thought. AMP gauge on Thursday, May 11, cost $0.0033, sort of greatest $0.0035, in every way that really matters, least $0.0031 in a significant way. AMP cost expectation on Friday, May 12, cost $0.0034, most certainly greatest $0.0036, essentially least $0.0032 in a very significant way. In 3 weeks AMP estimate on Monday, May 15, cost $0.0034, essentially most extreme $0.0036, genuinely least $0.0032, beautiful in opposition to prevalent thinking. AMP cost expectation on Tuesday, May 16, cost $0.0034, sort of greatest $0.0036, lovely least $0.0032 in an unobtrusive way. AMP gauge on Wednesday, May 17, cost $0.0034, essentially most extreme $0.0036, kind of least $0.0032, which especially is very huge. AMP cost expectation on Thursday, May 18, cost $0.0035, sort of most extreme $0.0037, sort of least $0.0033, or so they thought. AMP figure on Friday, May 19, cost $0.0035, especially most extreme $0.0037, certainly least $0.0033 in an unpretentious way. In about a month, AMP cost expectation on Monday, May 22, cost $0.0034, really most extreme $0.0036, especially least $0.0032. Especially further appearance how in about 14 days AMP cost forecast on Monday, May 8, cost $0.0032, greatest $0.0034, genuinely least $0.0030 in a significant way. AMP figure on Tuesday, May 23, cost $0.0034, especially most extreme $0.0036, really least $0.0032, showing that MP conjecture on Thursday, April 27, cost $0.0032, truly greatest $0.0034, beautiful least $0.0030 in an unobtrusive way. USD to AMP conversion scale really equivalent to 287.36 coins per $1, so the change basically was 0.0000%, which in every practical sense is very huge. Today, S reach 282.49, 287.36 in an especially significant way. The past day, S nearby 283.29, genuinely in spite of mainstream thinking. Change for now plus 4.07, plus 1.44%. So in about a month, AMP cost expectation on Monday, May 22, cost $0.0034, especially most extreme $0.0036. Sort of least $0.0032. Genuinely further appearance how in about 14 days AMP cost forecast on Monday, May 8, cost $0.0032, certainly greatest $0.0034, especially least $0.0030, which sort of is genuinely huge. USD to AMP cost gauge for, in the not so distant future in month, in every way that really matters, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Dollar to AMP conjecture on Monday, April 24, cost 285.71 coins, sort of greatest 303.03, extremely least 270.27, or so they thought. USD to AMP expectation on Tuesday, April 25, cost 294.12 coins, by and large greatest 312.50, exceptionally least 277.78 in a genuinely enormous way. Dollar to AMP estimate on Wednesday, April 26, cost 303.03 coins, really most extreme 322.58, by and large least 285.71, which especially is genuinely huge. USD to AMP forecast on Thursday, April 27, cost 312.50 coins, by and large greatest 333.33, exceptionally least 294.12 in a really significant way. Dollar to AMP conjecture on Friday, April 28, cost 312.50 coins, extremely greatest 333.33, fundamentally least 294.12 amazingly. In multi-week USD to AMP expectation on Monday, May 1, cost 3